Hello everyone, welcome to African Computer Services. Our today graphic class, we are going to create a food flyer that looks like exactly the one on the screen today. And the software we are going to use to create this is called Pixalab. When we bring in this app, Pixalab app, then we go straight to click on this place in order to have access to shapes. And we'll click there, then we'll click on shapes to choose the shape that we want to use for our design. Then automatically I'm using a rectangular shape. There are other shapes where you click here, but I'm using a square or rectangular shape. Then I will use the handler by the side to stretch it as I want. Stretch it this way. Stretch it. Then when that happens, when I'm done stretching it, then I will click on this place to select, that is to show that I've selected it. Then automatically I will move this place to get to color of my choice. To get to color, I'll move, because I want to give it a red color. Here is where I can get my color. Here is where I can get my color. Then I click on color. Then I'm using a red color. Now there are other colors down here. You can choose any color of your choice, but for this practice I am actually using a red color. Then I will accept my red color. Now again, I want to duplicate this color. I want to duplicate it in order to have another red color that I will use for other purposes. Then I'll click here, that is duplicate. When I do that, I have a duplicate of the color. So now I have to reduce this particular color because I want to use it to make a line. I've just seen it. So I'll reduce it, carry it down to where I want it to be while setting this one at the middle. Now that I've reduced this color to this, automatically it has become a line. Then I'll proceed with typing a text by clicking on the alphabet A. Then I will choose this and I click on it to give me opportunity to type a text. As you can see, I click on the text. Then environment for me to type a text. I want to type my phone number. Then I will type this as my phone number, the phone number that I will use for this business. I will OK it. The phone number is here. I will move it where I want it to be, but I'm not comfortable with the font and the size. So what I will do is to go to the size. Here I am, the size of the phone number. If I'm done, I will select it. I will move again. I move to make it bold by clicking on B. Then it's a little bit bold. Then again, I will move to choose a font that I will use for that particular text, and I intend to use that same font for all. I'll click font here, then I'll see numerous fonts. I'll choose this font. Then when that has happened, I will definitely duplicate this particular text. I'll duplicate it by clicking on copy, just like I did before. Then I'll have another. I'll click on copy. Then I have copy here. This one, when I click on it, I'll use it to type the address of my business. I will type this address. I'll type this address. Then the address will automatically appear in the same font simply because I copied that. So again, I want to make this in a way that it will actually enter very well. Then again, I will have to copy this. As you can see, I'll click on it. I will type delivery available based on what we want to create. I will type delivery available and place it nicely where I want it to be. I'll place it nicely. Okay, now I have to get some transparent icons that I want to use for my design. Then I will click on this place to import. I want to import. I will click on here in order to import some images. As you can see, now that I've clicked on it, import has appeared. Look at import here. I will click on import. It will take me to this environment where I can choose the images that I want to import. Then I'll click over here and I'll choose this for my phone number. I'll choose this for phone number by clicking on it, and it is here already. I'll reduce it and accept it. It's already waiting for me here. I have to reduce it as I want, carry, move it. Now if I want to reduce it with what I have here, I will definitely go to my relative size. The relative size is actually here. Look at the relative size. Then I'll click on relative size. When I click on relative size, I'll use it to reduce it as I want. When I'm done, I'll click good and move it to where I want to drop the icon for phone calls. Then I'll also go again and import another icon. Then I'm importing the one for location, that is address. Importing the one for location. Then I will select it. It appears on my walls, and I resize it as I want. Take it down to the address. Down to the address where I will use it. Then I will use, if I move to position, where I can use position here to position it. If I click on position, I will position it by using this arrow here, place it where it should be. And if I want to reduce it the more, I will click on my relative size again and reduce the size. Beautiful. Then again, I need to add something for the delivery available, the icon for the delivery available. Then I will click to import again. Then I will import this for the delivery. I'll import this for the delivery. It comes to my design environment. I'll reduce it, move it to where I want to place it. Then while it's here, I'll go back again to my relative size in order to give it the size of my choice. Look at the relative size here again. I'll reduce it as I want. Then again, go to position, click on position, then bring it down to where I want to sit. The way I want it is fine here, very beautiful. Then again, we go back to import, and we will import our pizza. This is the image for pizza. It's already here. I can reduce it, place it here. Just want to be as fast as possible. Place it here. It's beautiful. I will leave that. Bring another image. I will import another image, probably for the leaf here. Then I will use this particular arrow to rotate this arrow to rotate the image. Have you seen it? I'm rotating it how I want it. I'll rotate it and place it here, then reduce it. I'll reduce it. Once it's there, now I want to copy it so that I will have it double. Remember where we normally copy? Then I will use copy. I'll use copy. Click on copy. I will have another copy of this leaf and place it nicely. Okay, for those of us I will also import again after placing the leaf nicely where I want it to be. I will click on import again. Then I will import another image. As you can see, I've imported this one. I place it nicely. Remember, this is all about creativity. So your creative ability will tell you where you will place it in order to achieve your desire. Right, I want to place it down here nicely. I want to make it small, then I'll place it here. That's beautiful. Then again, I'll go to import again. By now I believe you know where we get our import. Our import is here. Okay, so click on it. It will also take me back to where I normally get my images. Then I will get this one, the pepper, reduce it as I want, probably place it here, place it on top of our chips if I want it like that. I placed on top of our chips, then that's beautiful. And now I want to add a text to my design. I want to add a text. I'll move down here to this A alphabet, click on it according to the app I'm using. I will also click on this plus sign, then the environment for text appears for me. I'll click on it and type what I want to type. I want to type the name of my pizza shop. I will type it African Pizza, and chips. I will type African Pizza and chips and okay it. As you can see, is here. Then I will go back to my font to color. I'll go to the font color, which is here. Click on it and I will choose white. My text is now white. I will also go to my font in order to choose the type of font I want. As you can see, this is my font here. I'll click on font. Then I'll choose Amarata Bold and click OK. Click on my font and click OK. I will have it. Then it is not really situated as I want. Then I'll go to alignment. I'll click on alignment. This is alignment here. If I click on alignment, I will choose the center alignment. The center alignment is this one. I'll click on it. Then my text will align beautifully well. My text will align beautifully well. As you can see, I am done with our trainings. This is how you can create your pizza and chips flyer. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm expecting you to send your assignment. But in our group, I will send you all the images that I used for this particular design so that you can do yours. Thank you and see you in the next video.